A hot take on Tesla. This was the last video, chapters written by Lisa. She is a fantastic part of this channel, and what we're doing here really supports me on this dream. Great part of the team. Thank Lisa when you see her. These are the chapters for our video on Tesla, RIP Tesla, where it's going to be in 2 years. Big take on Tesla there in the description if you're interested. And that video, I'll try and link to it so you can see it. BYD, that's the chart that's taken over in the EV markets. This is the Tesla chart, downward sloping trend, and Musk has recently announced that they are no longer going to pursue a low-cost EV budget option. So that's the idea of hyper-growth in question, and the idea of challenging Toyota and Honda and Porsche in terms of Mercedes, in terms of actual sales. Now looking a little bit dubious, but the market cap of this thing still significantly higher than anything there at 525 billion. So is Tesla ever going to make it back to these highs? We have a thesis. We talked about it previously. This was a strong level of resistance. It'd now be a 50% retracement from a peak outside of this downward sloping channel. The channel itself could test this prior low in at around 150 bucks. Come back down there, test that target. We had it before on Tesla. We did talk about it up here, about the potential for price action on Tesla to go down more than a third. It did, went from 400 to 100. And we said people would be surprised. They were. We said there would be this retracement. And where's it going to go in future? Well, coming in and testing this area here in around 151, very possible. Breaking this downward sloping resistance, very unlikely. So 200 topside target, likely heads towards 150. If that doesn't hold, you'll be looking at 122, 125 in around these sort of levels. And if that doesn't work, then a test of the prior low at $100. Back to $100 on Tesla. Is it possible? It's more than possible. If that doesn't hold, you'll be looking at tests of 46, 45 bucks on Tesla. So BYD, what's it going to do on the other hand? The battle of the EV market. Tesla abandoning their pursuit of a $25,000 affordable EV option, while these companies, this company BYD and its peers, are exporting cars for $10,000, some for $5,000, some as low as $3,500, and they get you from A to B. They are themselves very new, and people like that if they're buying a car, and then also they've got, because they're such low cost to buy the thing, it's got low insurance, and you know, in today's economy, budgets are squeezed. That becomes a more attractive option. Also, the second-hand value of expensive EV models is cratering when lots of fleets are putting their used options onto the market. So it doesn't necessarily mean if you buy an expensive EV, it's going to hold its value, whereas if this thing's cheap to start off with, doesn't matter if it depreciates. So you've got this downward sloping resistance level, a couple of touches, and then third here. That was a distinct rejection. Come in, test these prior lows. Could come back down, test 164. But at the minute, if you hold 190, you'll be pushing towards the target up at around 231. If that breaks, you'll be looking towards 250. And they will swap places. This guy will start doing even better. Tesla start doing even worse. It's very possible. If this thing breaks through 250, you've got obviously 280 as the target, and then it'll head shortly thereafter to 320. And when 320 breaks, this thing will be on the route to $500. So the ride to $500 on BYD, has it started? Has it started? Well, here's how you'd manage your trade. These intermittent targets are still very, very significant distance away from current price action, and you've got a magic diagonal that has been drawn completely to no knowledge to you of why it is where it is, which you can't rely on, but I can use it as I know and I understand it. And then there's a 236 under 190. You know, it's an important level. There's a gap. Bit of head and shoulders. Come down, test that area again. It's closed it now, I suppose, but I could come down, test it again. And then there's obviously 176. That would be an 886 retracement on this guy, which I can show you with this guy. Can make that more accurate. Possibly. And these lows anyway there, so it's very possible. So you want to manage your risk because of the fact that it's possible. I'm not saying so it could go any way. Obviously, it can do anything it wants to do, whatever. Some people are so absurd, so they try to make money off it. That's where you make the money. You hear me? Give me a shout out in the comments and the chat box if you hear me. This is Tradespotting. I am your resident technical analysis. Join me on the Discord. The Rocky Outcrop Discord. We've got this week Fun Friday. That's now after the show. Join us on the live chat in the Discord. Jump in there. It says tomorrow at 12:30 because I'm in the UK, but actually it's Americans. All set up for you Americans. Have a great time on Fun Friday. Get in there. Hosted by Sasha. And then Sunday, we've got the study session, part of the course. And it's every Sunday. So where we're going, we don't need roads or EVs. But we will have lots of expensive Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, you name it. Want just a nice Mercedes? Got that. All these to get yourself into the study session. Hosted by Jake. I'll be there. Hopefully you'll be there. Join us tonight for more on the Rocky Outcrop Discord. You can join for free. It's brilliant. Oh no, you get to see the secret rooms. Don't let them see the secret rooms. Tradespotting. Join us on the Discord, everybody. Get in there.